Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy, Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K22 video. And in today's video, I'm going to be ranking all of the finishing badges in NBA 2K22 current gen. So let's just jump right into it on a slash and build. Today's rankings, I'm going to be using, the tiers will be S through D. S tier being the absolute best, D tier being the absolute worst, or badges that you can, either go without, or badges that are extremely situational or tied to a certain play style. Okay. Um so let's just start off with the D tier badges. D tier badges, I have Dream Shake and Teardropper. Um Dream Shake is just one of those badges that, like, I've heard some people who make like post scores, like, they like it, but for the most part, I feel like this badge is more so for like my career players. If you play against the CPU, this badge is really good because you're gonna fake the AI out. But if you're playing against a human player, 9 times out of 10 you're really not gonna fake them out, or this badge is gonna make you fake them out. If you're playing in the post and you're a good post player, you're gonna be able to fake them out regardless, whether you have this badge or not. I do think that you probably can like unlock like some type of like stun animation or something like that. Let's see, post moves have a higher chance of stunning a defender. Yeah, see what I mean? Also, shot attempts following a post move and shot fakes have an increased shot percentage. So I guess if you want that, that boost or whatever after you fake, or shoot out of the post fake or whatever, then yeah, you might want to throw this on. But I just personally feel like it's not really needed. And then Teardropper, I used to be really big on this badge. And 20, and especially in 20 and 21. 20 more so than 21 because floaters were just really good in 20, especially when paired with the Pro Touch badge. These two badges together was just ridiculous because you didn't even have to time the floater like to green it or anything like that. You could just white it and just time it well, and if you had like silver Pro Touch or better, you were hitting you know floaters nonstop. It was just ridiculous. And if somebody did block it, 9 times out of 10 they were getting called for goaltending. So, but this year defense is so good that like floaters a bit. I haven't even really seen anybody shoot floaters. I've seen people shoot like a runner here and there, but and I've shot in a runner like maybe once or twice by accident, not even trying to trigger it, like baseline or whatever. But floaters. This isn't the game for floaters, man. Like, so this is definitely a D tier badge this year, in my opinion. Um, Moving on, we'll move on to the C tier badges. I have. Can I find it? Putback boss. What else do I have? I have hook specialist, grace under pressure, and pro touch. In this category of C tier, in the sense that they're not bad badges, but you can go without them. I mean, I try to always throw on like a bronze pro touch. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think you need anything higher than bronze, unless you're like strictly a slasher. Then obviously you would want like a gold or maybe even a Hall of Fame pro touch. People really underrate this badge. This badge is really good. I would just remind people, if you are going to use this badge, you probably want to make sure that you have your layup timing, your shot timing on layups as well, because I noticed I was using bronze pro touch early on, but I wasn't getting a layup meter, and then I realized, that my thing was set to just shots for whatever, and it's by default set to shots. I don't know why, but yeah. Putback boss, another one of those badges where like it's really not so much situational, but very specific to a playstyle. If you're a big, putback boss is really good, but any other position that's not like the 4 or the 5, you're not really going to be using this. I can see you putting this on like a bronze just so you can get the putback dunk animation, because it does unlock that animation to catching a putback dunk. But I'm pretty sure you could probably catch a putback dunk if your driving dunk is like a 95 or really high or whatever like that. Grace under pressure. This is basically gives a boost to standing shots that happen close to the basket or whatever. This is basically like pro touch for big men. You know what I'm saying? but you're gonna get even more of a boost because you're next to the basket and you're just going straight up with it instead of just like a driving layup or reverse layup or whatever like that. This is more so like a post up, lay the ball up. This is a really good badge. You know what I'm saying? But again, very specific to a play style. You know, I wouldn't tell like a guard to put this badge on. You know, same thing with hook specialist. This is another one where if you're on the big, this is probably higher up on the list, but as a guard or a wing, which most players are, you know, a guard or on the wing, it's not really a badge that you're gonna really be going to. Next, I have the B tier badges, which is fast twitch, limitless takeoff, post spin, mouse in the house, and rise up. And these badges are B tier because I think that they are. You can use these badges regardless of what build you're on. Like fast twitch is gonna help you with putting up layups. Personally, I don't use it because I really don't try to take layups in game because trust me, I've been blocked enough to know that it's just not worth it. Limitless takeoff is another one of those badges where you can use this no matter what, the 1 through the 5, whether you're a guard, whether you're a slasher, a shooter. This is going to help you start your layup earlier so you can get the layup off. Even if they do chase it down, what this badge is going to do is it's going to make you put the shot up quicker so that when they do block it, it's going to be called for a goaltend versus you starting your layup off later and then putting it up later, and then leads to you being blocked and having your shit spiked off the rim or the backboard, like I've done many of times, you know, which is why I don't even bother with taking layups, yo. Postman Technician is going to help you beat your defender. I noticed that a lot of people never ever use post move lockdown. The best thing about post move lockdown as a defensive badge is that it pretty much negates this badge, but it also negates the post spin too. So like you know you have guards who like to do a little post spin. They'll back out, walk back mid range, hold L2 to protect the ball, then post spin out of that and like blow by you for a layup or a dunk. Post move lockdown is going to stop that. You know, it's going to bump them. It's going to make them bump into you, or like, you know, the give you like that clamps animation when they try to spin past you. You're not going to be able to spin off as easily. But this badge is still really good. It used to be a playmaking badge, but now it's a finishing badge. I don't know why. Kind of dumb, but you know, whatever. I mean, I feel like this badge should be a playmaking badge because it's dribbling, is you spinning, you know, but whatever, out of the pose, but whatever. Mouse in the house, another one of those, very specific to a playstyle. Obviously a big, because it's going to give you a boost on layups, but the opponent has to be shorter than you. My guard is 6'4", so it might work in a lot of cases because I'm going up against 6'2" play shots and 6'1" and 6-foot play shots and whatnot. But you know, this is more so specific to like a 6'8", 6'9" power forward glass cleaning finisher who gets a switch and he has a guard or a small forward or something like that on him. He can, you know what I mean, get that boost. And then rise up is just, you know, just to make it easier when you want to dunk down low or whatever, helps you get those contact dunks. This paired with fast twitch and posterizer is really good, you know. So yeah, that's what I have for the B tier badges. I'll take the rest of these off and we can get the last two tiers. The last two tiers are A tier badges, which I have Unstrippable, I have Acrobat, I have Back Down Punisher, I have Drop Stepper, and I have Lob City Finisher. Now these are badges that I feel like depending on what your build is, you want to have these on. You're gonna have these on your build. You know, the B tier badges are more so like if you have the extra points or you gotta have it on something, a bronze, a silver or something. These are badges that you're gonna have on your build no matter what, pretty much. Whether no matter what the level is, you're gonna have these badges on your build. So for the big men, I feel like Back Down Punisher and Drop Stepper are two badges you're gonna have on your build no matter what. Back Down Punisher is gonna help you to get down low in the paint, deeper into the paint or whatever, and closer to the basket for you to score. And then when you're backing them down, you're also gonna activate badges like Grace Under Pressure and the Rise Up and the Posterizer, Fast Twitch and stuff like that to help you get in position to activate those badges. and get contact dunks and contact layups and stuff like that. And then the drop stepper, we all know how OP the drop step is in this game, especially when you have this badge on like a very big man build with good strength or high strength. This badge is just ridiculous. It's unstoppable a lot of times. So you're definitely gonna have this badge on your big, just like Acrobat is a badge you're going to have on your slasher no matter what, because it's gonna help you, just finish difficult layups. But I think the biggest boost this year for Acrobat is, if you read the description, it says spin, half spin, hop step, euro step, cradle, reverse, and chain shot layup attempts receive a significant boost. And the significant boost on the hop step, the euro step, and the cradle layups and the spin layups is going to be even more important this year. This was a badge I used to rock on like bronze or silver, because it also increased the chances of you getting a layup versus a dunk when you want to dunk the ball more than you want to lay the ball up. But this year they removed the fancy footwork badge, so you're not going to get that boost for layups of like euros, hop steps, spin layups, cradle layups, and stuff like that. So the Acrobat badge is even more important this year than it would. I would almost put that in the S tier category, but I think that it's just not that strong, just because they really nerfed those types of layups. You used to be able to abuse the euro. I used to be able to abuse the euro and the hop step all non-stop in 20. And in 21, they really made it to where you have to be at a right angle to pull those layups off. Otherwise, you just end up losing the ball, which is ridiculous. But hey, that's their idea of balancing the game. Lob City Finisher is a badge that you're going to want on your build no matter what. I usually throw it on bronze, unless I'm like a glass cleaning finisher. Then I would throw it on like a gold or something like that, because I'm going to be catching a lot of lobs at 6'8", 6'9". But, if you're just a guard, just throwing that on bronze helps. And also, if you're a play shot like me, and you gave yourself driving dunk and driving layup or whatever like that, if you have like a 60 or better driving dunk, throwing this badge on just bronze is going to help you catch alley-oops. I'm catching alley-oops with like a 64 driving dunk anyway. But when I throw this badge on bronze, I'm catching that shit like D Rose a lot of times. So just throwing this on bronze, I feel like unlocks animations and stuff like that. So this is another badge that I would definitely say is worth having on any build, no matter what, even if you just throw it on bronze, And then of course unstrippable, with ball stripper being so good as it is, and so many people seeing the 2K live video about how bronze ball stripper gives you like a 17% like increase on stripping the ball on layups and stuff like that. So many people are running ball stripper. You're gonna want this badge on any build that can slash or drive, whether you're a big man or guard. You're gonna want to run this on like at least bronze or silver, and really depending on how much you feel like you get stripped when you go up with the ball. Me personally, I don't run it on my play shot because I get one finishing, and more so, I just don't feel like I get ripped a lot. I get blocked a lot, but I don't get ripped a lot. So, there's really no use for me to have this badge. But if you have a bunch of finishing badges, this is really, I don't drive often. So, and if I do drive, it's usually for a wide open dunk or layup. So, this isn't really a badge for me. But for those slashers out there and big men who are going up with layups, standing layups and stuff like that, grace under pressure layups directly underneath the basket, this is going to save you a lot of the time. So, I think you're going to want this on something. And then finally, for the S tier badges, the S tier badges, I have Fearless Finisher. I have Giant Slayer. Let me just remove these just to make sure I have enough to put all of the badges on. I have Fearless Finish. I have Giant Slayer. I have Posterizer, and then I have Slithery Finisher. Three of these badges are badges that have always been in the game. One of these badges are a new badge this year. I believe it was in Next Gen 21, but it's a new badge to current gen. Giant Slayer, Posterizer, and Slithery Finisher being the badges that was already in. Posterizer being Contact Finisher, now it's Posterizer. These badges speak for themselves. Posterizer, we all know, is going to help you with dunking on people, getting contact dunk animations, but it also helps you with just dunking, just dunking in traffic. Like so many times as a play shot, 6'4" play shot, I have like a 65 driving dunk, 64 driving dunk. I'll dunk the ball, get wide open, dunk the ball. If somebody's behind me, I'll miss the dunk because, just because they're behind me. With this on bronze, just on bronze alone, I'm dunking those. I got a clip of me dunking on two people. So this is a must. This is a must. If you can get this badge, even if you only have one badge, I would recommend really putting it on Posterizer or Slithery Finisher. Really, any of these badges. If you only have one, you could throw these on. But I would really recommend putting it on Posterizer if you go for dunks. If you don't go for dunks and you're probably just gonna lay the ball up, then you're probably gonna want to go with the Slithery Finisher, which is gonna help you avoid contact when getting to the rim. And it also helps you get more contact dunk animations. This one was really good for a while. When it came to avoiding contact and stuff like that and finishing layups, as well as Fearless Finisher, which helps you convert contact layups. I was liking this one for a while as well. But I think that if you had to choose, if you're not a dunker or you didn't give your guy any driving dunk, Giant Slayer is the best. It's going to help you with laying the ball over taller defenders, but I think one of the most important things that Giant Slayer does is the second thing it does is, if you read the description, it says boost the shot percentage for a layup attempt when mismatched against a taller defender, obviously, so when you lay the ball up on somebody taller than you, and reduces the possibility of getting blocked. And we all know how OP the blocks are this year. So, yeah, man, if you're tired of getting blocked, I would definitely consider throwing this on bronze. If you only have one finishing badge, just one, throw it on bronze Giant Slayer. These right here are the must-have badges. If you only have one finishing, you probably gonna want to put it on one of these badges, man. But yeah, these are my rankings for the finishing badges in NBA 2K22 current gen. Just drop a like, man, if you want. And subscribe for more NBA 2K22 content, man. I'm dropping more build videos, more rare builds. Outside of just the rare builds, I'm gonna be doing other builds as well, even like common builds that people use, like play shot builds and stuff like that as well. Yeah, man, just more content and stuff, man. So just subscribe, man, and just stick around, man. Peace.